parents have been asking me a whole lot of questions about the little hole they might find at the base of a dinosaur's back, or more importantly, sometimes at the base of a new baby's back, and whether that hole is dangerous. Well, let me see if I can provide some simple answers on the topic of sacral dimples. A sacral dimple, or a pit, is found in about 2 to 3% of babies. What causes it? Well, it's due to the incomplete closure, or sometimes the complete closure, of the lining around the spinal cord. As the spinal cord closes, it pulls down on the skin, causing a little bit of dimpling, again in about 2 to 3% of babies. And this is not dangerous if it closes completely. But if the lining of the spinal cord doesn't close completely, it sets up a channel between the skin and the spinal cord that can be an introductory passage for infection to the spinal cord, and that's a problem. How do we know your child has a worrisome sacral dimple? Well, take a look at the little hole. If you can see a floor at the base of the hole, it's a simple dimple. It's closed over. It's not a problem. But if you can't see the bottom of the pit or the dimple, and if you see a little hair growing around it or it's discolored, well, please bring that to the attention of your baby's doctor. He or she will want to examine that pit or dimple. If they can't see the floor, they might do an ultrasound or an MRI to understand whether a channel exists between the skin and the spinal cord. And if so, that will require surgical closure. While you're waiting to see if there is a worrisome sacral dimple or pit, make sure you use a diaper ointment over the pit when you're putting a diaper on your baby so diaper contents don't crawl into that pit and be a setup for infection. So that hopefully you'll find tips like this not to be the pits when it comes to knowing the difference between a simple dimple and a more complex sacral dimple. This is Pediatrician Dr. Lewis First from Vermont Children's Hospital, Fletcher, Allen, reminding you to always be first with your kids.